Hi, my name is Billy. I want to talk about my first ever Ruger 2245, and I can't wait to show you guys what I did to my handgun. So here it goes. So this one is Ruger Mark III 2245. This one is the bull barrel in blue, and I want to talk about what I did with the gun. First thing, if you notice, it comes with a Volquartsen Compensator that I added to the Ruger 2245. Just kind of gives you an attitude to the looks of it, and I think it's pretty cool. My kid loves it, and it's been doing so good. So what I did with this one is I took off the factory front side out of the handgun, unscrew it, and then use the hex screw that came with the kit, and Loctite it using a color number red Loctite. So that thing, that Loctite can secure this compensator real good. So because I tried to use the blue one, and it didn't work out for me. After a few hundred rounds, the screw got loose and the whole thing just got way out of hand. So I decided to use the red one, and it's been more than a few hundred rounds, and I never had any problems with it. So keep an eye on that one. Second one that I did was I installed the Pachmayr signature grip. As you can see, this one is a full-size 1911 grip. I had a few of these in my 1911s in the past years, and I just love them, so I decided to, what the heck, since I got the 2245 with a replaceable panel, that was one of the main reasons why I decided to purchase the handgun, because this one, actually, the intention was, it's a training gun. It's a training gun for me and for my son, and it's because of this 1911 grip. What it is I save a lot of money shooting this gun because it feels like a 1911 for me, and as soon as I switch to my real 1911, it feels the same. But this one just gives me a good warm-up before I hit 50 yards or 25 yards in the bullseye range. It's very unbelievable, and it is accurate too. So how I installed the 1911 grip, let me just show you how I did it. First is, if you notice the bolt release, you would have to cut a little bit, a piece of rubber on the edge, so you can see that. You just have to cut a little bit. You might want to start small, because too much doesn't look too good. So after you cut that thing, try to fit it and take him off and put him back, and just try to do it a few times as soon as until you get the exact fit on that one. Second that I did was on the magazine release button, I have to relieve a few rubbers on the bottom of it, in a way it doesn't hold back the magazine release when I'm pressing it. So just relieve a few rubbers on the bottom, just good enough for this one to be pushed in. And on the opposite of that, you would have to do the same thing too, because when you push this one, there's actually something that comes out. See that piece of metal right there? So you would have to take a few rubbers off too as well, because when you push it, I guarantee you, it'll be pushing it forward, so or stopping it from moving forward. So you'd want to take off a few rubbers off that. And second, what I did was I kind of noticed on this 2245 out of the box is every time you put in your magazine, that you would have to slam the pad just for you to lock it in. A few times when I first got this handgun, that when I just press it like this, the magazine comes off. So when I was looking at the whole gun, what I noticed is what I decided to do was, if I can get a file and relieve a few a few on this part of the bottom of the gun. If you look at it, see this part, just file it slowly. You don't have to, you cannot be taking off too much plastic, because anything that's too much on the plastic, you can never put it back. Just file it a few times, maybe like 10 push and 10 pull. Now it just goes in real smooth. I don't even have to push it. I just have to do it like this. It just makes the click sound. So I don't have to press hard in the magazine now every time I install it. Okay, that's one part. Okay, one major thing that I did is that when I was deciding to purchase this handgun, I didn't like the way it looked for most 20 to 45 that I've seen on the shooting range, when they installed the rail, it kind of hangs out maybe like an inch here. It's because they had the rear sight. So when you install this rail with the rear sight in the gun, installed in the gun, it kind of hangs a little bit like an inch right here, and I thought that was just kind of ugly. So what I did was I took a punch and knocked out the rear sight. Okay. Now the rail comes with 3 securing screws that you need to use to install it. However, when I knock out the rear sight, now this one goes backwards now, a little bit back. It only lines up to 2 holes on the barrel. So now you can only use like 2 securing screws. So I used Loctite color red to install the rail to secure it, just to make it real tight. But heck, I might be just using 2 screws, but look at my gun. It looks way better than having like an inch of rail hanging in front. I really didn't like that. And one thing too is, now that the rail is all the way in the back as far as it could, I can mount my scope as far to the back too. Because I didn't want to mount this rail too, too forward. I just wanted to just flush out here, maybe like a ½ inch before the backing. In a way, it looks more nicer, I guess. Okay. Also, what I installed on the Ruger 2245 is the millet red dot SP1. I was debating a few times if either I'm going to install the same thing as what I have in my Bullseye 45, which is the Ultra Dot 1-inch. However, I decided that since this gun doesn't recoil too much, and Millet, is a good brand. A lot of my friends are using them. They're 22 long handguns, and it's good enough. It's good enough for the Ruger 2245. It will last you long. It doesn't cost a lot of money. Basically, it's $70 at bullseyegear.com plus $10 shipping. So it's like $80 or something. So you can get one of these. However, the rings that came with the Millet, I kind of didn't like the way it looks. That kind of goes up. So I bought this Weaver Quadrilocks from Midway USA. They actually are on sale right now for like $10. So this one kind of just gives the gun a little bit of an attitude, and it looks nicer, and I guess it works out for me. So again, this is my Ruger 2245, and I hope you guys liked it.